Hi church, welcome to today's digital devotion. Today's line from the poem by John O'Donohue is, "May you listen to your longing to be free." I really like this one. For me, it brings up this feeling of, I think often in life we find ourselves in relationships that we realize are not healthy for us, or we find ourselves doing work that is not meaningful for us, or we find ourselves committing to tasks or to any variety of extracurricular, we'll call them, commitments that we just aren't passionate about, that are actually really draining for us, that sometimes put us in a bad mood, that we've committed to this and yet we feel like we can't get out of it. We feel so obligated, I think is the right word. And so I like this line, "May you listen to your longing to be free," because I think sometimes we have that gut feeling. Jacob and I in our household talk a lot about the gut, anti-gut feelings, and that's really, I think, the Holy Spirit's trying to speak to each of us, and we can choose whether or not to listen to that. But I think that longing in our gut to be doing something else, or to be unbinding ourselves from this commitment that we've made, or this relationship that we find ourselves in, or any number of things that we feel so obligated to, but in our heart of hearts we are just not wanting to do that. That is just not the space and place for us. I hope, my prayer for us all is that we can acknowledge that longing to be free and take steps towards becoming free.
Yeah, and there's so much that we might want to be free from. Like you said, a toxic relationship, or just some routine in our life that is no longer serving us and that we want to do away with it, or wanting to just kind of get out of our habits. And it is hard to listen. Hard to listen to, I think what you're saying is the Holy Spirit moving within us. And the Spirit is moving and speaking to us, and we should be able to hear it and listen and do something about it.
Yeah.
And yet we kind of push it down. It might be even loud and clear, and we're like, I don't want to upset this relationship,
Right.
or I'm too nervous to talk to that person, or it's just not worth it. And yet it's moving and speaking and wanting to burst free, because that's what the Spirit does. The Spirit wants to be free.
When you were saying that, I was thinking it could also be the freedom to be who you are in the world, or the freedom to speak your truth, or to speak up on behalf of someone else who's maybe not even in the room when a conversation's being had. And I think that freedom is real too, that we have this longing to be free of the restrictions that would hold us back, or mute us, or silence us as well.
Yeah, and we have to be able to hear it, listen to it, and then step into that voice and responding to it.
Yeah. These are challenging blessings for all of us, but I really like this one. I hope that you will think about it and let us know if you have any further thoughts on it. May you listen to your longing to be free. I was going to say, may you hear your longing to be free. Kind of a similar concept, though.
Yeah.
All right, we will see you in worship on Sunday.